Venus, procure my fall, and by the doom of death in woes and all.
Merchant of Syracuse, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. The enmity and discord which of late sprung from the rancorous outrage of your duke to merchants, our well-doing countrymen who, wanting guilders to redeem their lives, have excluded pity from our threatening lips. For since the moral and intestine doors, twixt thy seditious countrymen and us, it hath in solemn synods been decreed, both by the Syracusans and ourselves, to admit no traffic to our verse towns. Nay, more, if any born of Ephesus be seen at any Syracusan wanton fairs, again, if any Syracusan born come to the bay of Ephesus, he dies. His goods confiscate to the duke's disposal, unless 1,000 marks be levied to ransom him and to put the penalty. And thy substance valued at the highest rate cannot amount to 100 marks. Therefore, by law, thou art condemned to die.
Yet this my comfort. When your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusans, say in brief the cause, why thou departest from thy native home, and for what cause thou come to Ephesus.
A heavier task could not have been imposed than for I to speak my griefs unspeakable. In Syracuse was I born, and wed unto a woman happy, but for me. With her I lived in joy. Our wealth increased by prosperous voyages I often made to Epidamnum. My spouse, from whom my absence was not 6 months old, almost at fainting under the pleasing punishment that women bear, made provision to follow me, and soon and safe arrived where I was. And there had she not been long before she became a joyful mother of 2 goodly sons. And which is strange, the one so like the other as could not be distinguished but by names. That very hour, in the self-same inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden. Male twins, both alike. Those, for their parents were exceeding poor, I bought and brought to attend my sons. My wife, not merely proud of 2 such boys, made daily motion for our home return. Unwilling, I agreed. Alas, too soon we came aboard. A league from Epidamnum had we sailed before the always wind-obeying deep gave any tragic instance of our harm. But longer did we not retain much hope, for what obscured light the heavens did grant did but convey unto our fearful minds a doubtful warrant of immediate death. The sailors sought for safety by our boat, and left the ship then sinking right to us. My wife, having more care for the latter born, had fastened him unto a small, spare mast, such as seafaring men provide for a storm. To him one of the other twins was bound, whilst I was like heedful of the other. The children thus disposed, my wife and I, fixing our eyes on whom our care was fixed, fastened ourselves at either end of the mast, and floating straight, obedient to the stream, was carried toward Corinth, as we thought. The seas waxed calm, and we discovered 2 ships from far making amain to us. Of Corinth that, of Epidaurus this. But ere they came, oh, let me say no more. Gather the sequel by that went before.
Nay, forward, old man, do not break off so, for we may pity, though not pardon me.
Oh, had the gods done so. For ere the ships could meet by twice 5 leagues, we were encountered by a mighty rock, which being violently borne upon, our helpful ship was splitted in the midst. Her part, poor soul, seeming as burdened with lesser weight, but not with lesser woe, was carried with more speed before the wind, and in our sight they three were taken up by fishermen of Corinth, as we thought. At length another ship seized on us, and knowing who it was their hap to save, gave helpful welcome to their shipwrecked guests, and would have left the fishermen of their prey, had not their bark been very slow of sail. Therefore homeward did they bend their course. Thus have you heard me severed from my bliss, that by misfortune was my life prolonged to tell sad stories of my own mishap.
And for the sake of them thou sorrowest for, do me a favor to dilate at full what hath befallen of them and thee till now.
My youngest son, and yet my eldest care, at 18 years became inquisitive after his brother, and importuned me that his attendant, so his case was like, might bear him company in the quest of him, whom, whilst I labored of the love to see, I hazarded the loss of whom I loved. 5 summers have I spent in furthest Greece, roaming clear across the bounds of Asia, and coasting homeward came to Ephesus, hopeless to find, yet loath to leave unsought, or that or any place that harbors men. But so must end the story of my life. And happy were I in my timely death, could all my travels mortally they live.
Hapless Adrian, whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap, now trust me, were it not against all laws, against my crown, my oath, my dignity, which princes with they may not disannul, my soul will sue as an advocate for thee. But though thou art a judge to the death, and past sentence may not be recalled, but to our honor's great disparagement, yet I will favor thee what I can. Therefore, merchant, I'll limit thee this day, to seek thy life by beneficial help. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus. Beg thou or borrow to make up the sum and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Jella, take him into thy custody.
Hopeless and helpless doth Adrian win to procrastinate his lifeless end.
Therefore, give out you our epidamnum, lest your goods too soon be confiscated. This very day, a Syracusan merchant is apprehended for arrival here, and not being able to buy out his life according to the statute of the town, dies ere the weary sun set in the west. There's your money I have to keep.
Go, bear it to the centaur, and stay there, Dromio, till I come to thee. Within this hour will be dinner time. Till then I'll view the manners of this town, peruse the merchants, gaze upon the buildings, and then return to mine inn and sleep, for with long travel I am stiff and weary.
Get thee away! Many a man would take you at your word, and go indeed, having such good a meaning.
A merry fellow, that oft when I am dull with care and melancholy, likes my humor with his merry jest. Will you walk with me about the town, and then return to mine inn and dine with me?
I am invited, sir, to certain merchants of whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon. Soon, please you at 5 o'clock, I'll meet with you upon the mart, and afterward consort you to bedtime. My present business calls me from now.
Farewell till then. I will lose myself and wander up and down to view the city.
Sir, I commend you to your own contempt.
She that commends me to mine own content. Commends me to the thing I cannot get. I am to the world like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop, falling there to find his fellow form. Unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I find a mother and brother, in quest of them unhappy lose myself. Come beyond after my true day. How now, Romeo? How chance thou art returned so soon?
Return so soon, rather approach too late. The capon burns, the pig falls from the spit, the clock has struck 12 upon the bell. My mistress made it wand upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come not home. You come not home because you have no stomach. You have no stomach, having broke your fast. But we that know what 'tis to fast and pray are penitent for your default today.
Stop. In your win, sir. I pray you, tell me this. Where hast thou left the money I gave to thee?
The 6 pence I had on Wednesday last to pay the saddler for my mistress's trouble. The saddler had it, sir, I kept it not.
I am not in a sportive humor now. Tell me, and dally not, where is the money?
I pray you err as you sit at dinner. I from my mistress come to you in post. By return I shall be post indeed, for she will score your fault upon my pate. Methinks your maw, like mine, should be your clock, and strike you home without a messenger.
Come, Romeo, come. These jests are out of season. Reserve them till a merrier hour than this. Tell me, where is the gold I gave in charge to thee?
Gold, sir, why you gave no gold to me.
Tell me, foolish knave, how thou hast disposed thy charge?
My charge was but to fetch thee from the mart. Home to your house, sir, the Phoenix to dinner. My mistress and her sister stays for you.
In what safe place hast thou bestowed my money? Or I will break that merry sconce of yours that stands on tricks when I am undisposed. Where is the 1,000 marks thou hast of me?
I have some marks of yours upon my page. I have some of my mistress's marks upon my shoulders. I have not 1,000 marks between you both.
Thy mistress's marks. What mistress slave hast thou?
Your worship's wife, my mistress at the Phoenix. She that doth fast till you come home to dinner.
Wilt thou welt me in the teeth, being thus forbidden?
What mean you, sir? For God's sake, hold your hand. Nay, you will not, sir. I will take my heel.
Some device or other, this villain is o'erwrought of all my money. They say this town is full of cozenage, nimble jugglers that deceive the eye, dark working sorcerers that change the mind, soul-killing witches that deform the body, prating mountebanks, disguised cheaters, and other such like liberties of sin. If it proves so, I will be gone the sooner. All to this centaur. Seek out this slave. I greatly fear my money is not safe.
Neither my husband nor the slave returned, that in such haste I sent to seek his master. Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock.
Perhaps a merchant hath invited him, and from the mart he somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us dine and never fret. A man is master of his liberty. Time is their master, and when they see time, they'll go or come. If so, be patient, sister,
Why should their liberties than ours be more?
because their business still lies out the door.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill. Oh no, he is the bridle of your will.
There's none but asses will be bridled so.
Why, headstrong liberty is lashed with woe. There's nothing situate under heaven's eye that hath his bound in earth, in sea, in sky. The beasts, the fishes, and the winged fowls are their males' subjects and at their controls.
Men, more divine, the masters of all these, lords of the wide world and wild wandering seas, endued with intellectual sense and souls of more pyramids than fish and fowls, are masters to their females and their lords. Then let your will attend on their accords.
This servitude makes you to keep unwed.
Not this, but troubles of the marriage bed.
But were you wedded, you would bear some sweat.
Ere I learn love, I'll practice to obey.
How, if your husband starts some other where?
Till he come home again, I would forbear.
Patience unmoved, though marvel though she pause. They can be meek that have no other cause. A wretched soul bruised with adversity, we bid be quiet when we hear it cry. But were we burdened with like weight of pain, as much or more would we ourselves complain. So thou, that hast no unkind mate to grieve thee, with urging helpless patience, wouldst relieve me. But if thou live to see like right bereft, this full big patience in thee will be left.
Well, I will marry one day, but to try.
Here comes your man! Now is your husband alive! Say, is your tardy master now at hand?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me, and that my 2 ears can witness.
Say, didst thou speak with him? Knowest thou his mind?
Aye, he spoke his mind upon mine ear. Beshrew his hand. I could scarce understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully, thou couldst not feel his meaning?
Nay, he struck so plainly I could too well feel his blows. But also doubtfully I could scarcely understand them.
But say, I prithee, is he coming home? It seems he hath great care to please his wife.
Mistress, sure my master is a horn mad.
Horn mad, thou villain!
I mean not cuckold mad, but surely he is stark mad. When I desired him come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. "'Tis dinner time," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Your meat doth burn," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Will you come home," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Where is the 1,000 marks I gave thee, villain?" "The pig," quoth I, "is burnt." My gold. "My mistress, sir," quoth I. "Hang out thy mistress, I know not thy mistress, out on thy mistress."
Quoth who?
Quoth my master. "I know," quoth he, "no house, no wife, no mistress. So that my errand due unto my tongue, I thank him I bore home upon my shoulders. For in conclusion he did leave me there.
Go back again now, slave, and fetch thy master home.
Go back again. I mean you beaten home. For God's sake, send some other messenger.
Back, slave, or else I'll break thy cage across.
Aye, and he shall bless that cross with further beating. Between you I shall have a holy head.
Hey, peasant, fetch thy master home.
Am I so round with you as you with me? That like a football you do spurn me thus. You will spurn me hence, and he will spurn me hither. If I last in this service, you must case me in leather.
By how impatience loureth in your face!
His company must do his minion's grace, whilst I at home starve for a merry look. Hath only age the alluring beauty took from my poor cheek, then he hath wasted it. Are my discourses dull, barren my wit? In voluble and sharp discourse be marred, unkindness blunts it more than marble hard. To their gay vestments his affections bait? 'Tis not my fault, he's master of my state. What ruins are in me that can be found by him not ruined? And is he the ground of my defeatures? My decayed fair, a sunny look of his would soon repair. The too unruly deer, he breaks the tail, and feeds from home, for I am but his stale.
Self-harming jealousy, fie, beat it hence.
Unfeeling fools countless such wrongs dispense. I know his eye doth homage otherwhere, or else but left that he would be here. Sister, you know he promised me a chain, but that alone he would detain, so he would
gold I gave to Dromio is laid up safe at the centaur. And the heedful slave is wonderful in great care to seek me out. By computation in my host's report, I could not speak to Dromio since first I sent him from the mart. See, now here he comes. How now, sir, is your merry humor altered? As you love strokes, so gentle to me again. Thou knowest no centaur. I gave thee no gold. Thy mistress sent me home to dinner. My house was at the Phoenix. Wast thou mad that thou didst so madly answer me?
What answer, sir? When spake I such a word?
Even now, even here. Not half an hour since.
I did not see you since you sent me hence, home to the centaur with the gold you gave me.
Villain! Thou didst deny the gold's receipt, and told me of a mistress and a dinner, for which I hope thou felt I was displeased.
I am glad to find you in this merry vein. What means this jest? I pray you, master, tell me.
Thou laughed and jeered me in the face. Thinkest thou that I jest? Hold, sir, hold, sir.
Hold, sir, for God's sake. Now your jest is earnest. But what bargain do you give at me?
I said I do familiarly sometimes use you as my fool and chat. Your sauciness will jest upon my love and make a comment of my serious hours. When the sun shines, let foolish gnats make sport, but creep in crannies when he hides his face. Just know my aspect. Fashion your demeanor to my looks, else I will beat that method into your sconce.
Sconce call you it? So you will leave battery? I had rather have it ahead and blow these blows long. I must get a sconce for my head and a sconce it too, or else I shall sink my wit in my shoulders. But I pray, sir, why am I beaten?
Dost thou not know?
Nothing, sir, but that I am beaten.
Shall I tell thee why?
Aye, sir. And wherefore? For they say every why hath a wherefore.
Why first?
For flouting!
And then wherefore? For urging it on me a second time.
Was there ever any man thus beaten out of season? When in the why and the wherefore is neither rhyme nor reason. Well, sir, I thank you.
Thank me, sir, for what?
For the something that you gave me for nothing.
I shall give you nothing for something. But say, sir, is it dinner time?
No, sir. I eat the meat ones that I have.
Good time, sir. What's that?
Fasting.
No, 'twill be dry then.
If it be, sir, I pray you eat none of it,
Your reason?
lest it make you choleric and purchase me another dry basting.
Well, sir, learn to jest in good time. There's a time for all things.
I durst not deny that, before you were so choleric.
By what rule?
By a rule as plain as the bald-paid Father Time himself.
Let's hear it.
There's no time for a man to recover his hair that grows bald by nature.
Well, may he not do it by fine and recovery?
Yes, to pay fine for a very weight and recover the lost hair of another man.
Why is time such a miser bear, being as it is so plentiful in excrement?
Because it is a blessing that he bestows on beasts. And when he had scattered man in hair, he had given him in wit.
But there's plenty of men have more hair than wit.
Not a man of those, but he had the wit to lose his hair.
For what reason?
For two, and sound ones too.
Name them.
The one, to save the money that he spends in trimming. The other, that they shall not fall in his porridge.
You would, for all this time, have proven there is no time for all things.
Thus I meant it. Time himself is bald, and therefore, to the world's end will have bald followers.
I knew 'twould be a bald conclusion, but stop. Waft us not.
I, Antipholus, look strange and frown. how dearly would it touch me to the quick, shouldst thou but hear I were licentious, and that this body, consecrate to thee by roughly and lust, should be contaminated. Wouldst thou not spit at me, and spurn at me, and hurl the name of husband in my face, and tear the stained skin from my heart's brow, and from my false hand cut the wedding ring, and break it, the deep divorcing vow? I know thou canst, and therefore see thou do it. I am possessed with an adulterate lot. My blood is mingled with the crime of lust. For if we to be one, and thou play false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh, being strumpeted by thy contagion. So then keep far league and truce with thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonored.
You to me, fair dame. I know you not. I am in Ephesus, but 2 hours old, as strange to your town as to your talk, which every word by all my wit being scanned, what wit and all one word to understand.
My brother, how the world has changed with you. When were you wont to use my sister thus? She sent for you by Dromio home to dinner.
By Dromio?
By me?
By thee, and this thou didst return from him, that he did buffet thee, and in his blows deny my house for his, me for his wife.
Dost thou converse with this gentlewoman, sir? What is the course and drift of your compact?
I, sir? I never saw her till this time.
Villain, thou lies, for even her very words did you deliver to me on the march.
I never spake with her in all my life.
How comes it then that she knows our names? This would be my inspiration.
Agrees it with your gravity to counterfeit thus grossly with your slave, abetting him to thwart me in my mood. Not wrong with a more contempt. Come, I will fasten on this sleeve of thine, thou art an elm, my husband. I abide.
She moves me for her theme. Like Mary turn a dream. Or asleep by now and think I sleep at all this. Madness drives our eyes and ears amiss. Till I know this sure uncertainty. All entertain this offered fallacy.
Dromio, go bid the servants spread for dinner.
Oh, for my beats, I print me for a sinner. This is a fairyland, hell spite us ice. We speak with owls, goblins, and sprites. If we meet them not, this will soon suck our breath, or pitch us black and blue.
What printest thou to thyself, and answerest not? Dromio, thou drone! Thou snail! Thou slug! Thou sot!
Ah! I am just war master, am I not?
I think thou art in mind, and so am I.
Nay, both in mind and in my shape.
Nay, thou hast thine own form.
No, I am an ape. I'm an ape.
If thou art changed to aught, 'tis to an ass.
Oh, 'tis true. She rides me, and I long for grass. 'Tis so. I am an ass. Else I could never be. But I shall know her as well as she knows me.
Come, come, no longer will I play a fool to put the finger in the eye and weep, whilst man and master laugh my boast to scorn. Come, sir, to dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Husband, I'll dine above with you today and shrive you with 1,000 idle praise. Sirrah, if any should ask for your master, say he dines forth and let no creature enter. Come, sister. Dromio, play the porter well.
I in earth, in heaven, or in hell. No to these and to myself disguised, waking or sleeping, mad or well advised. All stay as they say, persevere so. In this mist, at all adventures go.
Master, shall I be a porter at the gate?
Aye, and let none enter, lest I break your paint.
Come, come, Excellis. We dine too late.
good senor. You must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I keep knocked out. tell her I lingered at your shop to see the making of a castanet, and that you will deliver it tomorrow. Ah, but here's a villain who would face me down. I met him on the mark, and that I beat him, and charged him with 1,000 marks in gold, and that I did deny my wife and my house. Thou drunkard, what meanest thou by this? Say what you will, sir. I know what I know. That you beat me at the mark, I have your hand to show. If the skin were parchment and the blows you made were ink, your own handwriting would tell you what I think. I think thou art an ass. Maybe so it doth appear. By the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear, I should kick, being kicked. And being at that pass, you would keep from my heels and beware of an ass. You're sad. Pray God our good cheer may answer my goodwill and your good welcome here.
Ah, small cheer and great welcome make a merry feast.
Aye, to a more miserly host and a more sparing guest. But, though my cakes be mean, take them in good part, and be of better cheer, if not of better heart. Stop. My door is locked. You, go, bid them let us in. Come on! Bridget! Sizzle! Gillian! Gin! Mom! No horse! Captain! Coxcomb! Idiot! Patch! Either get me from the door or sit down at the hatch. Does not conjure for such wenches. When one is one too many, go! Get me from the door! What patches made our porter? My master stays in the street! Let him walk from whence he came, lest he catch cold on his feet. Who's there? How open the door? Right, sir. I'll tell you when, and you tell me wherefore. What for my dinner? I have not dined today. Nor today here you must not. Come again when you may. What art thou that keepest me from the house that I owe? The porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromio. Oh, villain, thou hast stolen both my office and my name! One there got me credit, the other me the blame. If thou hast been Dromio today in my place, thou shalt change thy face for a name, or thy name for an ass!
What coil is there, Dromio? Who are those at the gate?
Let my master in loose.
Think no, he comes too late, and so tell your master.
Lord, I'm a slack. Have at you with a proverb. Shall I set it my staff?
How about you with another? That's when, can you tell?
If thy name be called Loose, Loose, thou hast answered me well.
Do you hear me, you minion? You let us in, I hope?
I thought to have asked you.
And you said no?
So come, help. Well struck, there was blow for blow. Thou baggage, let me in!
Can you tell for whose sake?
Master, knock the door off.
Let me up, Tilly!
You'll try for this minion if I beat the door down! Yeah!
What means all that? A pair of stocks in the town!
Who is that at the door that makes all this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys.
Is that you, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife, Sir Knave, go get you from the door.
Here is neither cheer, sir, nor welcome. We would fain have either.
And in debating which is best, we shall have neither.
They stand in the cold, master. Bid them welcome hither. There is something in the wind that we cannot get in. You would say so, master, if your garments were thin. Your cake there is warm within you stand here in the cold. to be so bought and sold. Oh, fetch me something. I'll break out the gate.
Break in here, and I'll break your knave's pate.
A man may break a word with you, sir. Words are but wind, and I'll break it in your face. So break it so behind.
It seems I wasn't breaking out upon behind.
There's too much upon thee. I pray thee, let me in.
Ah, when fish have no fin and fowls have no feathers.
Very well. I'll break it. Go, borrow me a crow. A crow without a feather. Master meaning so forth. Fish without a fin, there's a fowl without a feather. A crow will get us in, sir, we'll pluck a crow together. Get thee gone and fetch me an iron crow!
Patience, sir! Oh! Let it not be. Herein you war with your reputation, and draw within the compass of suspect thee unviolated honor of your wife. Once this, your long experience of her wisdom, her highest virtue, years and modesty play on her part some cause to you yet unknown. And doubt not, sir, but she will well excuse why at this time the doors are made against you. Be ruled by me. Depart in patience, and let us all to the tiger for dinner. And come yourself alone to know the reason of this strange restraint. If you offer to break in by strong hand, now, in the stirring passage of the day, a vulgar comment will be made of it, and that's posed by the common wrath against your uncalled estimation, and may foul intrusion enter in, and dwell upon your grave while you are dead. For slander lives upon secession, wherever housed were against possession.
You have permitted. I will depart from thence in quiet, and in spite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty, witty, wild, and yet, too, gentle. To him we will to dinner. Signor Angelo, get ye home, and fetch you the chain. Bring it, I pray you, to the porpentine, for there's the house upon which the chain I will bestow, if for nothing but to spite my wife! Upon my good horses there. Go, sir, make haste. If mine own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere. See if they'll disdain.
I'll bring it to you at that place some hour hence.
Do so. Though this jest may cost me some expense.
and gentle brother, get you in again. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife. 'Tis holy sport to be a little vain when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
Fair mistress, what thy name is else I know not, nor by what wonder you do hit of mine. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak. Lay open to my earthly gross conceit, smothered in errors, evil, shallow, weak, hold the meaning of your words deceit. Are you a god? Would you make me new? Transform me then into your power I'll yield. But if I am I, then well I know your sister is no wife of mine, nor to her bed no homage do I owe. Far more to you do I decline. Oh, train me not, sweet mermaid, with your song to drown me in your sister's flood of tears. Sing, sweet siren, for thyself. I will do it. Lay over the silver waves your hair, and like a bed, I will take it and there lie. In that sweet supposition think, he gains by death, and by such means to die. Let love, being light, be drowned, or she sink.
What are you mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but mated. How I do not know.
It is fault that springeth from your eye.
From gazing on your beams, fair sun being by.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
'Tis as good as wink, sweet love, as look on night.
Why call you me love? Call my sister so.
Thy sister's sister,
That's my sister.
that is thyself. Mine own self's better part. My eye's clear eye and my dear heart's dearer heart. My food, my fortune, my sweet hope's aim, my soul earth's heaven and my heaven's claim.
All this my sister is, or else should be.
Call thyself, sister, sweet, for I am for thee. Thee will I love, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband yet, nor I no wife. Give me your hand.
Soft air, hold you still. I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill.
How now, Dromio? Wherefore runnest thou so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio. Thou art my man, and thou art thyself.
I am an ass. I am a woman's man, and besides myself.
What woman's man? And how beside thyself?
Very sure besides myself, I am due to a woman. One that claims me. One that haunts me. One that will have me.
What claim lays she to thee?
Aye, sir. Such claim as you will eat your horse, and she would have me as a beast. Not that I being a beast, she would have me, but that she being a very beastly creature lays claim to me. Oh.
What is she?
Aye, sir. A very reverent body. I, such a one as a man, may not speak of without saying, sir, reverence. I have but lean under the match, and yet she is a wondrous, fat marriage.
How meanest thou a fat marriage?
There, sir. She's a kitchen witch and all grease. And I know not what you to put her to, but to make a lamp of her and run from her by her own light. My word, her rags and tallow then will burn upon in winter. If she lives till doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world.
Go. Hide thee presently close to the road. If the wind blow any way from shore tonight, I will not harbor in this town. Go. If any fog put forth, then come to the mark. There I will wait for you. If everyone knows us and we know none, it is time I make the trudge and be gone.
As from a bear, a man would run for life, so fly I from her. That would be my wife.
Therefore, 'tis high time that I were gone. She that doth call me husband, even my very soul for a wife doth abhor. But there's her fair sister, possessed of such a gentle, sovereign grace, of such enchanting presence and discourse. I almost made me traitor to myself, but lest myself be guilty of self-wrong, I will stop mine ears against the mermaid's song.
Master Antipholus.
Aye, sir, that's my name.
Oh, I know it well. Here is the chain. I thought to take it to you at the appointed time, but the chain unfinished made me stay as long.
What is it your will I should do with this?
If it pleases yourself, sir, I have made it for you.
Made it for me? Well, I was making not.
Not once nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it, and please your wife withal. And soon at supper time, I'll visit you and receive my money for the chain.
Hold, sir. Receive the money now, for fear you never see money nor chain again.
You are a very merry man, sir. Very well.
What should I think on this? I cannot tell, but this I know. There's no man who's so vain as to refuse so fair an offered chain. I see a man need not live by shifts when in the streets he meets such golden gifts. Halt in the march, and there for Dromio stay. If any ship put out, then straight away.
You know, since Pentecost the sun is due. Since I have not much importuned you, no, I had not, but that I am bound to Persia, and want guilders for my voyage. Therefore may be present satisfaction, or I'll attach you by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you now is thrown to me by Antipholus, who, in the instant I met you, handed me a chain. At 5 o'clock, I will receive the money for the same. Please, if you walk with me to his house, I will receive the money for the chain, discharge my bond, and thank you too.
Got paper made you see? See where they come.
Now, while I go to the goldsmith's house, take you to the market and buy a rope's end. That I will bestow amongst my wife and her confederates who are locking me out of the doors today. Ah, what's up? Goldsmith. Go, buy you the rope, and bring it to me at home. I buy 1,000 pounds a year. I buy rope. A man is well holed up that trusts to you. I was promised your presence and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me. Perhaps you thought our love would last too long, for it chained together and came not.
Save in your merry humor, sir. Here is the note. How much the chain weighs to the utmost carat, the chargeable fashion, the fineness of the gold, which doth not amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand indebted to this gentleman here. I pray, sir, see him presently discharged, for he is bound to see and stay as but a bit.
I am not furnished with presents and money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Take the stranger to my house and bear with you the chain. Bid my wife disperse the sum upon the receipt thereof. Perchance I will make it there as soon as you.
Then you will bring the chain to her yourself?
No, bear it with you, lest I come not in time.
Will, I will, sir. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, I hope you have. Else you will return without your money.
Nay, come, I pray you, servants. I need the chain to take to her. This man stays for his boat, and I to blame have kept him here too long.
You use this dalliance to excuse your breach of promise to the fortune. I should have chid you for not bringing it there, but like a shrew, you first begin to brawl. Our steals are, I pray you, sir, dispatch.
You see how he importunes me? Sir, what's me?
Why give it to my wife and fetch your money?
Come, you know I gave it to you even now. Either send the chain or send me by some token.
Fine, now you run this humor out of breath. Where is the chain? Let me see it.
You know I gave it to you half an hour since.
You know you tis not. You wrongly us to say so.
You wrong me more in denying it. Consider how it stands upon my credit.
Well, officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do, and charge you in the Duke's name to obey me.
I pray you, pay this charge, or I attach you by this officer.
Pay that which I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Here is thy fee. Arrest that man. I would not spare my brother if he should scorn me so apparently.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear the suit.
And I do obey thee till I give thee bail. But, sirrah, you shall pay for this sport as dearly as all the metal in your shop will answer.
Sir, I will have law in Antipholus. Your name, in Ephesus. To your notorious shame, Antipholus, I doubt it not.
Master! There's a bark of evident at the states, but to her owner comes a port, and then, sir, she bears away. Our frontage, sir, I have made aboard. I have got the oil, the best of man, and the agavate. The ship is in her trip. The merry wind blows fair from land. The stay for not at all, but for their owner, master, and yourself.
How now, a madman, now peevish. What ship of Epidemic stays for me?
Ship you sent me to hire waftage?
I sent thee for a rope, and told you to what purpose and what end.
You sent me for a rope's end as soon. You sent me to the base, sir, for a bark.
I will debate this matter at more leisure, and teach your ears to listen me with more heed. To Adriana, villain, hie thee straight. Give her this key. Tell her that in the desk laid over the Turkish tapestry there is a purse of ducats. Bid her send it me. I am arrested in the street. That shall pay me bail. Away, villain. Gone. On, officer. To prison till it come.
To Adriana. That is where we die.
Or Dalzabel did claim me for a husband. She is too big for me to cut this, I hope. Thither I must, although against my will, for servants must their master's minds fulfill.
Luciana, did he tempt thee so? Mightest thou perceive austerely in his eye that he did plead in earnest, yea or no? Looked he or red, or pale, or sad, or merrily? What observation madest thou in this case of his heart's meteors tilting in his face?
Praise my beauty, then my speech.
Did speak him fair? Have patience, I beseech. I will not, nor I cannot hold me still. My tongue, though not my heart, shall have his will. He is deformed, crooked, old, and sere, ill-faced, worse bodied, shapeless, everywhere. Vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, unkind, stigmatical in making, worse in mind. Who would be jealous then of such a one? No evil lost is wailed when it is gone. Ah, but I think him better than I say, and yet look here in others' eyes were worse. Far from her nest the lapwing cries away. My heart prays for him, but my tongue to curse.
Here, go! The nest, the purse. Sweep now, make haste.
How hast thou lost thy breath?
By running fast?
Where is thy master, Dromio? Is he well?
No. He's disordered and worse than hell. A devil in an everlasting garment hath him. One whose heart is buttoned up with steel. A fiend, a fury, pitiless and rough. A wolf, nay, worse. A fellow all above. A backer, a shoulder clapper. One that contramends the passages of alleys, creeks, and narrow lands. A hound that runs counter, and yet does right with well. One that before the judgment carries poor souls to hell.
Why, man, what is the matter?
I do not know the matter, but he is rested on the case.
What? He is arrested. Tell me at whose suit.
I know not at whose suit, but he is arrested. Well, that can I tell. Will you send him, mistress, redemption, the money in his desk?
Go fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he, unknown to me, should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested on ban?
Not in a band, but in a stronger thing. A chain, a chain. Do you not hear it ring?
What, the chain?
No, the bell. 'Tis time that I were gone. It was 2 ere I left him. Now the clock strikes 1.
The hours come back that did I never hear.
Oh yes, I turned back for a very fear.
Go, Dromio. This is the money. Bear it straight and bring home my master immediately. Come, sister. I am pressed down with conceit my comfort and my injury.
There's not a man I meet, but does salute me, as if I were their well-acquainted friend. Everyone does call me by my name. Some tender money to me. Some invite me. Some other offer me thanks for kindnesses done. Some offer me commodities to buy. Even now, a tailor called me into a shop and showed me silks he had bought for me. And therewithal took measurement of my body. Sure, these are but imaginary wiles, and none but Lapland sorcerers do inhabit here.
Master, here's the coat you sent me for. What? Have you got the picture of the old Adam Neal Carroll?
Gold, meanest thou? And what Adam?
Not that Adam that kept the paradise, but that Adam that keeps a prison. He that goes in the calfskin that was killed by the prodigal. He that goes behind you, sir, like an evil angel, and bids you forsake your liberty.
I understand thee not.
No? What? This is a plain case. He that went like a base BO in a case of leather. The man, sir, that when gentlemen attire gives him a sob and rests him. He that takes pity on the cave man and gives him suits of durance. He that says that his rest would do more exploits with his mace than the Morris pike. What?
Thou meanest an officer.
I, sir, the sergeant of the band! He that breaks any man that breaks his band. One that leaves a man always going to bed and says, God give you good rest.
There, sir, rest in your foolery, and tell me, is there any ship at port? May we be aboard?
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since that the bark expedition put forth tonight. And then were you hindered by the sergeant to tarry for the oil delay? Here I are the angels who sent for to deliver you?
This fellow is distracted. So am I. Here we do wander in illusion. Some blessed power deliver us from hence.
Well met, Master Antipholus. I see you have found the goldsmith now. Is that the chain you promised me today?
Sing! Oh boy, I charge thee, tempt me not!
Master, is this Mistress Satan?
The devil!
Nay, he is worse. He's the devil's man. And here he comes in the habit of a light wench. And thereof that the witches say, God damn me! That is witches say, God make me a light wench. It is written, they appear to men like angels of light. Light is an effect of fire, and fire will burn. And I go, light witches will burn. Come not near me.
Your man and you are marvelous merry, sir. Will you come with me? We'll make our dinner here.
Master, do not eat. Have you speak a long spoon.
Why? No.
Master, one must have a long spoon, and he must eat with the devil.
Thou art as they all are. Sorceress. I charge thee, I conjure thee. Be gone.
Give me the ring of mine you had at dinner, or for my diamond, the chain you promised. And I'll be gone and not trouble you, sir.
Some devils ask what the parents of one's nail. A rush, a hair, a drop of blood, a pin, a nut, a cherry stone. But he'd be more covetous. He would ask for a chain, Master be wise. And if you've given him, he would shake his chain and fright us with it.
I pray you, sir, the ring or else the chain. I hope you do not mean to cheat me so.
Wait! No, wait! Come, come, let's wait.
Like says a people. Mistress, that you know.
Now, out of doubt, Antipholus is mad. Else would he never so demean himself. A ring he hath of mine worth 40 ducats. And for the same he promised me a chain. Now both one and the other he denies me now. The reason that I gather he is mad, besides this present instance of his rage, is a mad tale he told today at dinner of his own doors being shut against his entrance. He, like his wife, being acquainted with his fits, on purpose shut his doors against his way. My way is now to hie home to his house and tell his wife that being lunatic, he rushed into my house and took perforce my ring away. This course I fit as choose. For 40 ducats, it's too much to lose.
Fear me not, woman, I will not break away. I shall give thee, ere I leave thee, so much money as to warrant that I am rested for. My wife is in a wayward mood today, and will not lightly trust the messenger. That I am attached to Ephesus will sound harshly to her ears. Ah, here comes my man. Have you what I sent you for, Romeo? Here's that I warrant you will pay them all! But, where's the money? The money, sir, I gave for the robe. 500 ducats, villain, for a rope! I'll serve you, sir, 500 of the rings. Romeo, to what end did I bid thee hie thee home. To a rope, and sir, and to that end I return. And to that end I go. Horse, senseless good! I would I were senseless, sir, that I might not feel your blows. Thou art sensible in nothing but blows, and so art an ass! I am an ass indeed! You may tell it by my long years. I have served him from my nativity to this instant, and have nothing at his hands for my service but blows. When I am warm, he cools me with beating. When I am cold, he warms me with beating. I am raised with it when I sit, waked with it when I sleep, driven out of doors with it when I go from home, welcomed home with it when I return. I bear it on my shoulders as a beggar wants her breath, and I think that when he hath laid me with it, I will beg with it from door to door. Oh, get you ready! My wife comes yonder. Mistress, respect me now and respect your end, or that prophecy like the parrot. Beware the rope's end. Wilt thou still talk?
What say you now? Is not your husband mad?
His incivility confirms no less. Dr. Rich, you are a conjurer. Establish him in his true sense again, and I will please you as you will demand.
Alas, how fiery and how sharp he looks. Mark how he trembles in his ecstasy. What are you? Give me your hand. Let me feel your pulse.
Here is my hand, and let it feel your ear!
Satan has within this man to yield possession to my holy prayers and to thy state of darkness. Hie thee straight. I conjure thee by all the saints in heaven.
Peace, doting wizard, peace! I am not mad!
Oh, that thou wert not for distressed soul.
You minion, you! Are these your customers? Is this companion with the saffron face whom you feasted with?
Not to know you dined at home, or would you have remained until this time, free from these slanders and this open shame?
With you today? Dine with you today? Villain! What sayest thou? Master, sooth to say, you did not dine at home. Were not the gates locked up and I shut out? Purdy, your gates were shut and you locked out. Did not she herself revile me there? Sans fable, she herself reviled you there. Did not her kitchen maid rail and taunt and scorn me? Certes she did, that kitchen vestal scorned you. And did I not from thence depart in rage? In verity you did. My bones can bear witness that have sense of the vigor of his rage.
It's good to soothe him in his contrary.
It is no shame. Yielding to him, you as well his frenzy.
Thou hast stubborn the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I brought you money to redeem you by Dromio, who came in haste for it.
Money by me? Faith and the will you might surely master, not a rag of money. But not send thee home for a purse of ducats?
He came in haste and I delivered it. And I am witness with her that she did it.
God and the rope maker, bear me witness
your stuff from thence. I long that we were safe and sound aboard.
Faith stay here this night. It will surely do us no harm. You saw these speak us fair, give us gold. Meet these airs such a gentle nation that, but for the mountain of mad flesh, the king's marriage of me. I could find in my heart to stay here still and turn loose.
I will not stay here tonight for the whole town. Therefore, away to aboard.
I am sorry, sir, to have hindered you, but I protest he had the chain of me, though most monstrously he doth deny it.
How is the man esteemed here in the city?
Of very reverend reputation, of credit infinite, second to none that lives here in the city. His word might bear my wealth at any time.
Speak softly, yonder, as I think, yes, I think he's approaching. In the distance.
Tis so! And that self-chain he wears about his neck. Draw near to me, sir. I'll speak to him. Signor Antipolis, I do wonder why you would put me to the shame and trouble, and not without some scandal to yourself, with circumstance and oath so to deny this chain which you now wear so openly. You have done wrong to this, my honest friend, besides the charge, the shame, the imprisonment. Without staying on for our controversy, you have hoisted sail and put to sea today. This chain you had of me, can you deny it not?
I think I did, sir. I never did deny it.
Yes, that you did, sir, and forswore it too.
Who heard me to deny it or forswear it?
These ears of mine thou knowest, did he hear thee? Far away, wretch. This be no limits where any honest man resort.
Thou art a villain to impeach me thus. I will prove mine, and mine honesty against thee presently if thou darest stand.
I dare, and defy thee for a villain.
Hurt him not, for God's sakes, he is mad. Bind Dromio, take his sword away, and bear them home to my house. Come on, go!
Run, master, run! For God's sake, take a house! This is some priority, or we are spoiled.
People, what was wrong you hither? To fetch my poor distracted husband, hence let us come in that we may bind him fast and bear him home for his recovery.
Oh, I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
I'm sorry now that I did draw him.
How long hath this possession held him? This last week he has been heavy, sour, of my order. Therefore, depart and leave him here with me. I will not hence and leave my husband here, and it will just beseem your holiness to separate the husband from the wife. Be quiet and depart. Thou shalt not have him. Complain unto the Duke of these indignities. Come, go. I will fall prostrate at her feet and never rise until my tears and prayers have won her grace to come in person hither and take perforce my husband from the abbess.
By this, I think, the hour appointed by, anon I'm sure, the Duke herself in person comes this way to the melancholy vale, the place of death and execution, behind the ditches of the abbey here.
Upon what cause?
To see a reverend Syracusian merchant, who but a month delayed to this day, beheaded publicly for his offense.
Oh, see where they walk. We will behold his death.
Kneel to the Duke before she pass the abbey.
Yes, once again proclaim it publicly. If every friend shall pay the sum for him, he shall not die. So much we tended him.
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the abbess.
She is a virtuous and a reverend lady. It cannot be that she have done thee wrong.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, my husband, whom I made lord of me and all I had at your important letters. This ill day, a most outrageous fit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried in the street with his bondsmen, all as mad as he, doing displeasure to the citizens by rushing into their houses, bearing thence rings, jewels, anything his rage did like. Once did I get him bound and sent him home. Anon, I wot not by what strong escape he broke from those that had the guard of him, and with his mad attendant and himself, each one with ireful passion, with drawn swords, met us again, and madly bent on us, and chased us away, till raising of more aid, we came again to find them. They fled into this abbey here, whither we pursued them, and there the abbess shuts the gates on us. Therefore, most gracious Duke, with thy command, let him be brought forth and borne hence for help.
Long since thy husband served me in my wars, and I to thee engaged a prince's word. When thou didst make him master of thy bed, to do him all the good and grace I could. Go, some of you, and knock at the abbey gate, and bid the lady abbess come to me. I will determine this before I stir.
Mistress, mistress, shift and save thyself. My master and his man have both broke loose, beaten the maids around, and bound the doctor.
Peaceful, thy master and his man are here, and this is false thou dost report to us.
Mistress, upon my life, I tell you true. I have not breathed almost since I did see it. He cries and vows if he can take you, to scorch your face and disfigure you. Oh, mistress,
Come, stand by me, fear nothing.
By me, he is my husband. Witness you that he be borne about invisible, for even now he housed them in the abbey there, and now here.
Justice. Most gracious Duke, oh grant me justice. Even for the service that long since I did thee, when I bestrid thee in the wars and took great wounds to save thy life, for the blood that I shed thee then, now grant me justice.
Lest the fear of death doth make me dote, I think I see my son Antipholus and Dromio.
Justice, sweet prince, against that woman there, she who thou didst give me to be my wife, who hath abused and dishonored me, even in the strength and height of injury.
But discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duke, she did lock me forth from my house, and then she with harlots feasted within.
A grievous fault, say woman's that so?
No, my good lord, myself, he and my sister, today did dine together. Nary I look on day, nor sleep on night, but she tells your highness simple truth.
Oh, perjured woman! They are both forsworn. In this the madman justly charged them.
I am advised what I say, great Duke. This day my wife did lock me forth. That goldsmith, were he not packed with her, could witness it, for he was with me then. Who depart to fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the portmanteau, where Signor Balthazar and I did dine. Our dinner done, and him him not coming thither, I went to seek him, and met him in the street in the company of this gentleman, where he did swear me down that I had of him this day the chain, which God he knows I saw not, for the which he attacked me by this officer, and I, obeying, did send my peasant home for certain ducats, him with none returning. I did speak fairly to the officer, come, pray thee to my house, whereupon, on the way, we did meet my wife, and a vile pack of her confederates, amongst them one Pitch, a hungry, lean-faced villain, a mere anatomy, a mountebank, a threadbare juggler and fortune-teller, a hollow, dead-eyed-looking wretch. This lean, skeleton, hollow woman did take upon her as a conjurer, gazing in mine eyes, and then with no face as were outfacing me, did declare I was possessed. Then the lot of them fell upon me, bound me, dragged me, and in a dark and dankish vault at home left me with my man bound till I, with my teeth, gnawed our bonds in sunder. Upon gaining freedom immediately, I ran hither to your grace to beseech thy justice against these great indignities.
My lord, in truth, thus far I witnessed with him that he died not at home, but was locked out.
But had he such a chain of the unknown?
He had, my lord, and when he ran in here, these people saw it about his neck.
Besides, I will be sworn. These ears of mine heard thee confess you had the king of them after you first were sworn of the mock, and therefore I do my sword on you, and then you established me from whence I think you are come by miracle.
I never set foot within these abbey walls, nor didst thou dare draw thy sword upon me. I never saw the chain. So help me heaven! This is false you burn me withal.
What an intricate impeach is this! I think you all have drunk of service cup. If here you housed him, here he would have been. If he were mad, he would not plead so coldly. You say he dined at home with the goldsmith here denies that saying. Sir, all what say you?
Man, he dined with him there at the portrait.
He did. And from my finger snatched that ring.
'Tis true, my liege, this ring I have.
And so was thou him enter at the abbey.
As sure, my liege, as I do see your grace.
This is strange. Go call the abbess hither. I think you all are either mated or stark mad.
Most mighty Duke, vouchsafe me to speak a word. Happily I see a friend who will save my life and pay the sum that may deliver me.
Speak freely, sir. You shouldn't say without.
Is your name, sir, not Antipholus? And is this not your bondman, Dromio?
Of late I was his bondman, sir, for was bound with him, but he had thanked him not unto my courts. Now I am Dromio and his man unbound.
I know you, both of you, remember me.
Ourselves you remember by you, sir, for lately we were bound as you are now. You're not Pinch's patient, are you?
Why look you strange on me? Thou knowest me well.
Sir, I've never before seen you in my life till now.
Oh, grief hath changed me since you saw me last. But tell me yet, dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
Romeo, nor thou.
No, trust me, sir, nor I.
I am sure thou dost.
I am sure I do not.
Not know my voice. Oh, time's extremity. Hast thou so cracked and splitted my poor tongue in 7 short years, that here my only son knows not my feeble key of undue cares? Though this face, this grained face of mine, be hid in sap-consuming winter's drizzled snow, yet my night of life hath some memory, my wasting lamp some feeble glint left, these dull deaf ears a little used to hear. All these old witnesses, I cannot err.
she not? Or else his ghost.
Oh, master, who hath bound him here?
Whoever bound him, I shall loose his bonds, and by his liberty gain a husband. Speak thou, agent, if thou beest the same man that hadst a wife called Amelia, that bore thee at a burden 2 fair sons. Speak, if thou beest the same man, and speak unto the same Amelia.
If I dream not, thou art Amelia. But if thou art she, tell me where is the sun that floated with thee on the fatal raft?
By men of Epidamnum, he and I and the twin Dromio were all taken up. By and by, rude fishermen of Corinth came and took Dromio and my son by force, and left me with those of Epidamnum. What then became of them, I know not. I to this fortune you see me in.
Why? Here begins his morning story, right? These 2 Antipholus, these 2 so like, and then these 2 Dromios, one in semblance besides of her urging wreck at sea. These are the parents of these children, which are accidentally met together. And Antipholus, thou camest from Corinth first?
Not I. I came from Syracuse.
Stay. Stand upon. I know not which is which.
I came from Corinth, most gracious Lord. And I with you, brought here by that most famous warrior, the Duke Benefont, your most renowned uncle.
Which of you 2 did dine with me today?
I, gentle mistress.
And are not you my husband?
No, I'll say nay to that.
And so do I. She did call me so, and this fair gentlewoman, her sister here, did call me brother. That which I said before, I hope I shall have leisure to make good. It be not a dream I see in here.
That, sir, is the chain you have me.
I think it is, sir. I deny it not.
And you, for this chain, arrested me.
I think I did, sir. I deny it not.
But I sent you money, sir, to be your bail by Dromio. But I think he brought it not.
None by me.
These ducats I received from you, and Dromio, my man, did bring them me. I see we did meet each other's man, and I was taken for you, and you for me, and thereupon all these errors arose.
Most gracious Duke, these ducats upon I for my father here.
It shall not be. My father hath his life. Sir, I must have that ring from you.
Take it, and thanks for my good cheer.
Renowned Duke, vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us into the abbey here, and here large discourse all our fortune, and we shall make full satisfaction. 33 years have I gone in travail with you, my sons, and my heavy burden ne'er lifted. After so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I shall gossip at this feast.
Master! Try to take your stuff from shipboard.
Show me what stuff of mine hast thou embarked?
Your goods are laid in holster in Centaur.
Dromio, I am your master.
Oh!
Look to that enough. Go, bring some bread in. Rejoice with him.
There's a fat friend at your master's house that kitchened me for you today at dinner. She now shall be my sister, not my wife. Oh,
He thinks you are my glass, not my brother. I see by you I am a sweet-faced youth. Will you go in and see their gossip?
not I, sir. You are my elder.
That's the question. How shall we try?
brother.